Privacy on. Okay. Okay. We're looking good. You guys hear me? Hello? Oh my god. Yesterday's games, like, I fucked up the first game so hard. I'm still bitter about that. Like, I let my team down the first game. And then the next couple games, it's just like, I got Rise the second game. I counterpicked myself into getting Rise just to see if Reggie could beat me with a counterpick. And I ended up running a very specific rune page. And he didn't know how to deal with it well. Because I also got like an early blue. And I don't know, like every game I get Rise, we end up winning. Because Rise is pretty stupid. Really stupid. I had some soup, like, really fucking fast. Oh my god. Close that out. Close some of these out. And I'll keep that up. I'm still a little bit sick. As I say that, I start coughing. Just pretty much my cough is the thing that has issues right now. I have some cough suppressant in the other room, and so I took some last night. It didn't help me much, but hopefully, I'm hoping it keeps helping me, or I don't know. It's so awful though. Like, it's not even that it's cherry flavored. It's just like, it's that disgusting cherry flavor that's only found in medicine. I get into the fucking game. My last pick calls solo mid or AFK. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. Huh. This game is gonna be so much grief. I can already tell, like, he's kind of serious about it. I'll advance the rocket. I don't know if he's messing around. Like, I get these type of players every game. It's a little bit hard for me to tell. You know what? I'll play a Rise game to warm up. We'll see what I just queued into. Who is on the other team? I get a Rise pick. Very interesting. I'm trying to see what rune page I want to run. I will just be running move speed. This game, move speed magic pen. So pick up some points in the butcher because it doesn't scale well off AP. You need to last it really well with Rise. Pick up 0 points in meditation because you need all the points in the swiftness. 1 into wealth, 3 awareness, 3 intelligence, 1 mastermind. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing mid this game. God. It's true, what Rise duo lane is a kill lane. I have no idea where Voy is. I think he's still taking class till about 3 p.m. my time, so he'll get out in probably an hour or two. I'm just waiting to see what my last pick is going to do this game. Because I am kind of interested in what he's planning on doing. Yeah, he actually is going mid. This is great. Every other one of my games recently has been like this. I'm not quite sure what's attracting these people to me. But it's whatever. We could probably win with the duo mid. I don't really care. Oh, he switches out. I really expected him to stay because like I've just gotten to the point where I don't even care anymore about what my teammates can pick stuff, and my teammates will always like mess up the pick order because they're not listening. I'm not playing the commercial right now, which is weird. Like that you can't hear me. Sorry. I know that's pretty loud. I don't really play Gragas. I have a lot of games played with him, but it's not like something that I necessarily play a lot. I need to cut this hair, it's too long. I'll cut it before IPL. Or I'll just freaking go there and be like, I'll get a haircut there. Maybe they give me free haircuts after you lose in gambling, because I definitely I don't expect to lose money like the Vegas, but for some reason I have a slight suspicion that my money will disappear from my pockets once I leave Vegas. I played Brand against MTW just to try something. It was okay. Cause right now, like, it's before IPL 4, so there are stuff we're not showing, and stuff you won't see till IPL 4, which is actually very, very nice, because we have certain things in store for IPL 4 that should be interesting, to say the least. Yeah, I saw the new design of it. It was pretty good. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm ambivalent about it. It's like this. When you get a design that is like really good, I'll be like, bam, that's amazing. But I don't have anything yet. And if anyone's wondering, Odie is my manager for Team Dignitas. He's also co-founder and stuff like that, like co-owner. He has a bunch of random titles, but. Stuff like that. I start four pots this game, and I only put 1 point to wealth, because you only need the first 20 gold to buy 4 pots, or even 2 pots in 1 ward. And I was taught that by some random person, which I am very grateful, because I definitely was too lazy to do the math for that. And a lot of stuff today is just to be me preparing for IPL, so I'll be playing a lot of my core champions today. So if you guys are interested in playing specific champions, I'll be playing a lot of stuff you see me play in tournaments, just to brush up on my way to IPL 4. So you may see a lot of similar picks across the day, and that's just something that I can't afford. Like, I can't afford to really play stuff that's fun that I'm not expecting to use. Oh, actually, no one's here. We look to invade. Oh. Please get the fling. Oh. We got it. You should be dead. Yes. So immediately I skilled W there and got the snare on him. Who got the first blood? We have Warwick jungle. Oh, he's going to be so far ahead. I think the Warwick actually ended up flashing into us, which is very strange. Not the Warwick, the Alistar. I'm not quite sure what he looked to accomplish, because I think he could have just flashed over here and been fine. But when he flashed into us, we had 5 there, and off the commit, we get 100%. Like, it was a 100% chance we are gonna kill him after that. And usually you want like either the solo lanes, the AD carry, or the jungler to pick up the first kill. The support picking up the first kill is nice. It doesn't do too much for you though. Mid decided not to run MR, very dangerous on someone like TF with no mobility. When someone doesn't run MR flats, especially if I go Sork Shoes, like I end up going straight through his his health. My cough maybe. Yeah, I'm annoyed by my cough today. And I guess all throughout the week, my cough has been kind of annoying. I'm gonna put in a little bit of harass, not too much, maybe just force some health pots. Ooh, he throws a red card, okay. I see TF actually is gonna be pushing up this lane a little bit. Just the nature of TF, once he levels, TF tends to push really, really hard. So see me auto-attacking the lane quite a bit. Because I can get CS away from tower, but once it gets to tower, it's a lot harder to get CS. Oh my god, he hits me with the red card. CS values right now 10 to 12. I have almost 6 CS here though, so I'm doing really well. I actually took way too much of that aggro right there. I have the health pot now. I get hit with a card there. I shouldn't have gotten hit, but ooh, hit with multiple cards here. This is my first game of the day, so I'm hoping it gets a little bit better throughout. I think I'm strong enough to be able to zone him because he doesn't really have much in terms of card pressure. He has to pull a blue card here, so since I know that, I can go, oh no, I couldn't get in range to snare. I really wanted to, but not getting range. He has very low mana. What is your jungler? Oh, it's actually Shadow on the Moo. Shadow, jungler that's very good. Ooh. I should have shot out the E. That's a lot of, like, a little bit of a mana waste. I popped my 3rd health pot now, and since I start 4 health pots, I typically can stay in lane for quite a long period of time. And on Rise, I just generally like to farm, especially the early game. Rise's early game, a lot of people have been quoted to say Rise's early game is pretty good. It's not. Like, he's very squishy. He's got low base health, not the greatest base stats. They're decent. They're okay. But he's really easy to gank as well, no mobility. So in the early levels, you really just tend to try to farm. Even if the other champion carries hard, typically Rise can out-carry most stuff. And he's very flexible, which is why you see a lot of Rises in tournaments, because he can work with pretty much any team comp. No team comp is like, damn, I wish... Like, I've never had a team comp where like, damn, I wish we didn't pick Rise here. I see Shadow coming down the bottom, which means I can play maybe a little bit aggressive middle. So if I see Shadow coming back toward the mid direction, so I will just let this lane push out. And even though this guy has 30 MR, I can't really punish him for that, which annoys me. But you see Shadow come in, actually in tower range. Ooh, can we get some? I thought I might have been able to snare him in tower, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. Oh god, this cough, man. I'll be taking more cough suppressant after this game. Another tablespoon or so of cough suppressant. I want to shove out this lane right now. So I get all the CS there. I have enough gold to buy my tier and a ruby crystal, and that's really what I wanted to get. I also have enough gold for Catalyst, but I don't think I need Catalyst. Oh! Oh no, fatal mistake by me. I thought I had enough gold to buy, straight up buy the tier and the ruby crystal, but I forgot that's about 1450, and I totally miscalculated the gold cost there. Not thinking too well right now. That should be okay though. It just means I can't play any risky things at all, because look at my health right now. Sure, I have a lot of mana, but mana doesn't mean anything when it comes to ganks. Typically, I'd start Catalyst in lane always if they can go aggressive on me. A Catalyst or a Tier and into a Ruby. You see a lot of Rises tend to start this this Tier first build, and it's very dangerous. Those are the Rises you see die early because if you get Tier first without any survivability, like they will come at you and kill you. I think it's top. It is indeed top. It looks like they can't get anything though because he's so fast. Which is cool. This is very cool. Wow, that was a lot of damage right there. Did not think he'd be able to do that much. Maybe he procced the Razor that I didn't see, but... Or maybe I'm just underestimating the amount of damage he does. Yeah, hit with the red card there. Ooh, look at this health though, like, with 8... Oh, can you get it? I get the snare off. Oh, well. The snare actually came in a little bit too early, I think. I tried to do a full damage rotation off one combination or one R, but what I should have done is I should have ended up just igniting him off the bat, because it was a little bit risky there. I didn't think he'd be able to get away, but obviously I miscalculated there. And had he got away, like that's a waste of a flash from our jungler. So when you're not sure if you're able to kill stuff, you want to be able to guarantee it, which is why a lot of times in my games you'll see my bottom lane support actually picking up a lot of kills for bottom lane, because we don't want to risk anything when it comes to bottom lane. Like 100%, if they're about to get away, even if QD hates it, I tell like Locust goes in for the kill, and so a lot of times actually Locust ends up going legendary more times than QD does, which is hilarious. It actually frustrates QD to no end that he doesn't get any kills in any of our serious games. Typically, it's either me or Void who get like super farmed, or even Locust picks up a ton of kills just randomly somehow. I don't even know how. AoE out this backline. With blue buff, my ulti is only like what 43-second cooldown. It's really cheap. A cutout Rise right here. He actually decides not to run back that way. I don't know if it was worth cutting him off, actually. He now knows I have a ward in this area. I guess he could have just assumed that normally, but it was something that if had I not went to cut him off, he wouldn't... I don't know. I don't know if it was a good idea on my part. I want to ward a little bit deep here, because I want to know if a Mumu comes really early. So I'm actually coming bottom lane here. Oh, no. Coming bottom lane, I should be able to pick up an easy kill on their team right here. 1 second till snare. Get the snare. Oh, wow. I should have ignited that. Oh, that was not good. That was not good, actually. They ended up turning the gank 3-for-0. And I didn't see Shadow coming bottom through here. I should have been able to dodge it. They might be able to get a free dragon. I'm unsure if they'll go for it. I don't think they have the AD carry, so they have enough damage. Like I get kills there, but me getting kills is like, it's not worth our bottom lane dying at all. This game, I actually want to try going Stork Shoes this game. Typically, I get Merc Tread, especially against a team like this with 1, 2, 3, 4 stuns and snares. But I want to try a game where I go Stork Shoes, especially because this isn't like a serious match. I end up testing quite a bit of things. Maybe. I might have just decided to rush an earlier will. Ooh, we see, he has no ulti, Oh my god. Oh boy. I flash over. I think we can turn this, actually. Oh, yep. Oh, that may not have been a good idea. Singed. I thought he was gonna teleport in because he did state that they wanted the ward down. We had the ward down, but can he get this? Oh, if he picks up the double here, that'd actually be really good. If he picks up a single, okay, that's not bad. He picks up a single, can push out the bottom lane. I don't have enough gold to get my MR, so I will buy a Sapphire Crystal with 2 wards. I have about 2,000 gold. Like, I'm not tanky at all right now, and this is the downside of me not going Merc Treads. So in hindsight, Merc Treads, especially against this team, was a very, very good option. I look top lane. Top lane's actually 2-0 with a huge CS number lead, which is never good for me to look at because Wukong scales pretty well, and I typically never want to see something like that. Ooh, we could go in for that. If they do drag, never mind. But Alistar did pink ward that, so that's not good for us to ward here. Typically you want to ward in the sides. Well, Alistar ended up DCing, and that sucks because I don't like playing 4v5s. It's one, not good practice, and just like not a good game in general. Ooh, TF is actually pretty decked. I do a lot more damage than I usually do buying Stork Shoes this early, but the trade-off is a little bit too high for me because it's not worth it. So he actually reconnects. I don't want to go in on that. Well, actually, okay, so he has a pink ward there. He just actually decides to go in. Okay, mid doesn't have boots too, so I might be able to sneak in a little bit of damage here. No, in fact I do not. I see a Mumu coming in from the side. Maybe he might look to gank me, maybe not. Looks like he just decides to peel off. He doesn't know where the Warwick is. That's a smart idea. Warwick deciding that he wants to get red first. At level 211, which is really good for me because levels are huge on casters. Typically that's why you want casters mid, because casters scale with levels and AD scales with items, which is why you see a lot of ADs bottom. Oh wow, that arrow! Can we counter gank? Can we turn? Can we turn the gank here? Oh, maybe. I ignite her. I can look to keep chasing. Oh, okay, never mind. He picks it up. That's good. You see Shadow actually coming in for the counter gank bottom, but our Warwick cut him off. So very smart play by the Warwick there. Vile actually coming in. Can we get this? Oh, can you throw down the goo? Can you throw down the goo? I don't know if that was worth. Oh, he runs into the freaking. I don't think that was worth it. The AD carry decides to E into the AoE, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And oh, that is so bad for us. Unbelievably bad for us, actually. Because I think we even lose Dragon off this, which is pretty poor. It's okay though. I know my blue. I had my blue. Our blue's probably going to be down for a couple. So I'm going to buy my Glacial Shroud early. I was actually tempted to buy Will, because typically what happens if you're giving blue buffs every game on Rise, a lot of people would tend to buy tons of early armor. But a lot of times you don't need the early armor. Like, you do better if you just get the sustain from Will, and typically I like going that route, especially if I'm given every blue and they can't contest. But this is a game where I just lost the blue buff, so I decided to pick up an early Glacials, and I would like. I don't like counter ganking bottom, but like I don't like ganking bottom. I want TF to make the first move, but I will deward this early right here. Warwick actually showing up a little bit too soon. I'm not quite sure what Rune's Rise is running, but I think he's running movement speed, Quince. Maybe not. He seems to be moving pretty fast. Oh my god. I want to ward this section, but I don't know where TF is, so it's a little bit of a danger for me to try. I want to get sight on TF before I go look to ward. Okay, TF is there. I see that. I will ward over here. TF peeling out of mid to go in the direction. No, he's still here. He's playing it very safe. Very smart on his part because he has to play it safe. If he doesn't, I do too much damage to him. Ooh, I can cut him here. I think I'm going to. Yep. I could have flash queued. I'm pretty sure that I chased with it, it wouldn't have happened. But I think Warwick can pick up the. Oh, actually does not. TF very smart in running all the way back. Shadow comes in from the side. She do not do that much damage, so. Yeah, I don't do any damage. Oh my god. I did not realize what his items were, but he has 2 Negatrons. Not just one, but typically you don't see anyone with that much MR this early, and just a ton of MR. I can go back and finish off my Banshees. Typically, Banshees are a pretty good buy. Especially because I decided not to go Merc Treads this game. Which, as I'm realizing more and more, was a pretty bad idea. I'm not quite sure what he expected to do there, but I don't think that people can kill me without sending 2 high damage dealers. So like top would have to come. Yeah, top would have to come and kill me with middle. I don't think I can die to just TF alone. AoE out this middle. Do a lot of damage there. I want to pick up some spell vamp. I want to see if I should though. I should be okay in picking some up. So pick up some spell vamp a little bit early here. Top lane actually doing very, very poorly against this Wukong. I think a lot of the reasons why is that Wukong picked up like a double when he went bottom, which is never good. I actually think this guy... Oh, this guy was not looking. Oh, that's not good for him. Ooh, I don't know. I think he was looking at another lane, and that's definitely not a good idea. He might have DC'd though. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, Shadow taking too much damage there. Oh, and because the mid and the jungler are dead, I get a free blue buff here. Which is fantastic for me. I want to clear it because I want the timer on it. It's going to be 25:40. So I timed their blue, which is good. Always good to keep timers on stuff. I have enough for my will now. I don't know if I will finish it off though. Might just keep a revolver for a bit, just to be able to buy some. Just to be able to buy something else. Oh, this is warded. Ooh, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Luckily, my team points out that it's warded. CS values are 178. Middle is 147. He actually picks up some spell vamp, which is very surprising. Actually, kill middle there. Very bad idea by middle to go out that far without a gold card. Had he had the gold, I know his gold max second because that's how long the stun duration was here. He would have just been able to dodge me. or just been able to gold card me and run away. And typically that's what TFs want to do. They just need to farm. TFs don't necessarily lane too well, but they can farm really, really easily. But that was just enough gold for me to finish off my Will and my Banshees. So I finished those two off. I'll probably pick up a Frozen here. I see the Wukong top lane. Look at this guy. 6-0, 180 CS. Like, that's a big issue. So I have to be very, very careful when it comes down to that. Ooh, I don't want to contest that. Because I see Wukong coming here. It's not a good idea to go into Wukong. I don't have enough armor to be able to take him right now. Only have 100. Actually, a little bit more than ooh. I need some damage here. I'm gonna go on Wukong here. I do get stunned for this duration. Oh, this was not a good idea then. Definitely not a good idea. Does she have a lot of damage? It just, Wukong is too strong. No one actually picked out, ooh, that's so bad on our part. That's actually an ace. With Wukong going 8, no, he's so... It's not even that he's tanky. It looks like there's just a lot of miscommunication there. Because as soon as Tarek saw the person and we decided to go back in, we had to commit there. It looks like we can't win anymore a straight on 5v5. We have a lot of players that are behind. Singed and Tarek are a little bit behind, but really, like, it's not that we're that far behind, it's that they're really far ahead. I'm still not too worried about this game. Typically, I don't know. I think we can win this game pretty easily. Well, not easily anymore, but I do enough damage to where I'm not too worried. Still, even after we're behind by five kills, TGF Cone right there, finishing off his Frozen. That's problematic for me. So I have to back off middle. Oh, I was close enough to snare her. And there's no way she's getting out once I snare. Everyone's actually over here. I want to pick up my Frozen before I finish this off. It's just a lot of extra armor that it gives me. And the attack speed debuff is very, very nice. We need a ward on Baron because with not even Graves. With Wukong that fed, it's very hard to deal with that. If we don't have a ward, like, they can end up taking Baron really fast because their top lane's a physical, and he has like super items right now. The Moon's not even afraid of the AD carry. It looks like he's just going to try to pick the AD carry off every fight. And so as long as Singe defends the AD carry pretty well, it should be okay. That's 17-6. We need a loop around for this. Singe actually doing the loop, and they back out. We do not want to fight. Absolutely do not want to fight. Especially because Singe is in a bad position for us. If Singe was closer, like, it would be a lot better for us to fight. We need someone with wards though. Like, it's just not a good idea to go into there. Ooh, so actually, they're trying to bait us to come to Baron. I don't think they want to do Baron. They just want to ace us while doing it. And Singe keeps checking from an odd angle. This is not good. I have to flash here. I actually pick off Ashe. We should be able to get the kill. Oh, so once we pick off their AD carry, and I think their TF should be dead here. I just got blocked by the fucking the dead tower. Oh my god. And that's just ridiculous. Like, ooh. Can I get out in time? No, I cannot. I have to sit and take the damage here. You see, I just try to do damage into TF, but our AD carry actually going on the... I guess it's just Wukong is too fed right now. And he's gonna get a quadra here. Jesus. What? Tarek doesn't do enough damage for that. Like, I'm confused what Tarek tried to do. But yeah, this monkey just becomes way too strong right now, or became too strong. Once he picks up his Atlas, he's going to be really problematic. Tarek not having any wards is an issue as well. Like, we really, really, really need wards up. So I will buy as many wards, 5 wards here. Everyone's just so far behind right now. Their Ashe is 2 and 7. It doesn't matter. Like, killing Ashe is great, I guess, but I guess in hindsight, like, she's not even like a problem area for us. Because even in the fight before, she didn't do any damage. I like doing this ward combination. This kind of tricks your opponent to thinking that you only have one ward on Baron, but you have a ward to the side that's not really... a lot of people don't even go to. So Alistair will pick this off, and I'm unsure if he'll actually go over here to this angle. He actually does not, which is very, very good for us. I actually want to ward this right here as well, because I like keeping all this stuff up. And actually, Wukong just picks up a Last Whisper. It's very smart. And I think he sees my ward. Oh yeah, he does indeed see it. I'm gonna replace a ward. We should have a lot of wards in the area. We really need to pick off their back. Like, if we pick off... oh man, it's just so hard to deal with right now. I have 40% CDR. I just tell him to take it. I really don't need it. Actually, I ignite Shadow there, and then I want to go on the monkey right here. Oh, he flings the monkey away from me. That's not good. Oh. Oh, flinging it away from me is so... I'm pretty annoyed that that happened. I actually don't know if they can do this. Oh, he actually decides to flash, and my Banshees catches it. Oh, so... and they have to peel off. 100% have to peel off. They can't do it. I will just clear out this top lane. So I get a pretty lucky timing on my Banshees there. I need a Void Staff now, though. That's the other issue. That, like, he bought one ward. That's usually, typically, the supports always go back and buy multiple wards, which is why it's very confusing when I see a support go back and do that. Usually, okay, so he does have money for more. Actually buys 5. And that works out well for us. But we really should have gotten the kill there. Actually, I think Wukong ended up dying. Because he actually didn't do Baron. I'm a little bit unsure. Kramer, you're crazy. That's what I do. I just didn't do it top because I didn't really need to. Oh, I get my Banshees picked off. I'm looking to build a. I just want to avoid. I realize we have no tower here, so that's not good for us. They want to pressure Baron because it's the best. Like the best case scenario for them is for a Baron. But we need an Oracles because we can't have Wukong sneak up on us. Oh. If Graves gets arrowed here, we lose. Oh, okay. So, Graves wasn't the one who got arrowed. I run back in. I want to pick off the... Oh my... I should go on Monkey here. Oh my god. I can't reach him, so... What you do in this situation is you typically want to protect your AD carry as much as possible. So we pick up 2 here. Might be able to pick up a little bit more. Ooh, can we get that? There's a ward there. I don't know if he knows that. We get the ace. We can take this. 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 Oh, what? Oh my god. So we can't take it now because Graves is not coming. Like, Graves is the one who needed to show up for that to happen. Now it's risky. Like, now it's officially a risky play because most of them have respawned already. Typically, when you in this situation, especially if you're coming from behind, you don't want to take risks like that. You just want to be able to get what you can and back out. And maybe Graves was right in calling that, but especially when people are asking to go toward Baron at that time, you really like. I don't think it was a good idea to take the risk. We did take the risk. We pulled it out. That's good for us, but still, I think that was a little bit dangerous. So I have 6 items now. I pick up my Void Staff, and my Graves is pretty decked. He really only needs a GA, and he should be done with his item build. We have Wukong still having no armor, so Graves does a lot of damage to people now, especially with his item build. And what's good about Rise, especially if you go utility, is that he gets so much CDR from his, just from his abilities and his Frozen Heart that you cap by yourself. Even if you go defense, you actually go over the cap. So that's actually really nice, like really, really nice. That you can give away blue late game to one of your teammates. It's just another one of the like numerous advantages that Rise brings to the team. So I'm level 18. My tier is capped right now. I have almost 4k mana. So my Q is doing it's doing plus 293, which is really, really good. Oh my god, I showed too early. But we need Warwick. We need Warwick here. So. Oh, that's very smart. One of my players actually picks up an Oracles. That was not the greatest idea for me to go in there. Ooh, okay. So we actually ended up backing out here. Ash Arrow is down. So my team pinged here. I cut in a really bad place. If they'd gone on me, I would have died. 100%. But luckily, they did not decide to do that. I actually snare the Wukong. Wukong comes in way too early there. Way too early. He has Quicksilver. I hope he Quicksilvers that. Because I'm going in on TF because that's their only damage right now. I think that's game, actually. Jeez. Our Graves actually ends up dying, which sucks, but it's okay. We win the team fight really cleanly, or a little bit dirty actually, but we finished it off okay. Like, it's okay. We should be able to take this and then look to take this as well. We have about quite a bit. I'm just gonna run straight through the tower. And my will actually giving a lot of regen to Vile Rose here. But I want this tower and I want to get out. So I take the big cannon minion and I get out. We can take blue and then we can take dragon. Set ourselves even farther ahead. Their dragon isn't up now, actually, but it's okay. We can still pick this up. No one on their team has teleport, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to run the dragon. Because at this time, dragon's really not like an important factor in this game. Like, it's well getting global gold. Like, that's great and all, but it's... At this point, like 40 minutes of the game, dragon's just a nice thing. While early in the game, like, it's it's super good. So I actually have 6 items now. Typically when I get 6 items, like, the game's over. Like, I have finished this item build in probably 1 game out of the last 80 I played with Rise. Cause most, like, Rises won't let it go this late. This Rise is so much damage. So even without building any AP, I still ended up picking up 360 AP, so quite a lot of AP with double pots right here. You see, I have actually a lot of bonus damage on all my abilities. Like, my Q still gets plus 70. Like, AP's not an awful trait to have. I snare him, and we're just gonna go for the kill here. So we pick up Shadow there. Oh, can we go for the pick? Oh, that's a very, very good stun there. I'm not actually going to go in for it. I want to get what's closest to us. So I don't want to try to force stuff that that's risky. We should just be able to push this up. But he's actually going to end up tanking it. I don't know if that's a good idea. And I just end up tanking his damage right there. If I snare at her, she's 100% dead. I actually want to go for the flash snare. I actually think I want to go for the flash snare on TF. I get the snare on TF. That should be game. Oh god. Oh, I can probably pick him up too, if I have someone close. Oh, oh my god, Vile. Should be okay. Should be able to pick up both of these actually. He really missed that. Oh my god, please get him. Get another ace, but the issue with this ace is that Wukong's actually coming up. I could kill him, like, I don't know. Can we turn? Can we turn? Whoops. We should be able to get this kill. Yeah, so we get another ace. I don't have much mana though. That's the main issue here. So I just want to get this and get out. I'm gonna get arrowed here, aren't I? Oh! Oh! No, Warwick is luckily next to me. Oh, actually, TF comes in to try to kill Graves. And I'm gonna sit here and just pick off Ashe, because I know she has no MR. Ooh, is she deciding not to come? Oh, actually decides not to come. I don't know if she meant to do that, or if she knew I was close, but it was a good idea for her to stay back. I just want this blue buff because I want the mana regen. I said before I don't need blues. Like, at this point in time, I am strongly considering selling my Banshees and picking up a Rabadons, just to push my AP over the 600, 700 limit and still being pretty tanky. So actually, let me go and do that. I actually don't know if I should. I'm actually super squishy if I do. You know what? No, fuck it. Fun game. I'll go ahead and do that. So I've officially transitioned to something more along the lines of AP Rise. I'm not even close to this, but Singe being just so tanky. How much do I do right now? Like, my Rune Prison does plus 400 for my AP. Like, AP scaling on Rise is not that awful. Like, it's not great, but it's not, like, super awful. Ooh, I can run the cut. Here we go. Oh, never mind. They just surrender. So I wasn't actually even able to use my AP, but it's okay. Graves ended up playing really well that game at the end. Was able to not get hit by any of this stuff. I only get 3 points here, or 6 points here, because this is what happens when the ELO difference is too high. Typically I get a lot of games where 6 points is a norm for me. About 20% of my games where I get this. So I get 2,500 and I got an 1,800 down here, so whatever. Oh, actually, alright, so my commercials are done. That game was okay. Like, I ended up playing pretty bad early, but I was able to outposition a lot of teams. Me and Graves were able to keep each other up, and at late game, really, your AD is like your heavy hitter. So as long as you have your AD doing well, you're doing well. Dude, V-Man 7 looks like Jesus. I think he could sell a better shampoo commercial. Like, Kitty's good. Like, honestly, like, probably could ask for a sponsor from, like, Maybelline or something. But V-Man's got that Jesus look that you just look at him and you're like, oh my god. He died for our sins and he has returned. Like, that's the kind of vibe that V-Man gives off. I'm not even religious, like, remotely religious. But I look at V-Man, I'm like, that could be him, man. That could be him. I've seen pictures, man. It's very similar. Actually, funny enough, at IEM Hanover, after our games, our disgusting losses in the finals. We had a lot of fans come up to us and like wish us good luck, and like we signed stuff, autographs, stuff like that, good stuff like that. But like there's a group of girls that actually like wanted Cutie to get a picture, get a picture with Cutie, and only him, like no one else but him. So it was like we were looking on as Cutie was taking pictures with like 3 women, and we're just like, this is what it's come down to, guys. Cutie Pie is officially more popular than us with the ladies, and like that's just how it went in Hanover, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play Blitz today. Yeah, I don't care. I only are Noxus. I'll go for the 3rd. I just felt like screwing around. Like I had 6 items and 3,000 gold. I don't know what I was gonna do with that gold. Typically, Banshee doesn't give you much damage. It gives you defensive stats. That's really what you're looking for. But with the Rabadons, like, you could have one-shot their backline with it. I don't think I'll be playing Galio anytime this week. I don't know. Like, Galio's not bad. He's definitely not bad at all. I don't know. We'll see. I'm leaving Thursday for Vegas, so I go to my classes early in the morning, and my flight leaves at around 3. I have not done the subscriber raffle. I'm actually confused how I'm going to do that. Because, like, I wanted to pick out people, but I don't know if people will be online at specific times, and I had to do it ahead of time. So what I might just end up doing is that, like, tomorrow or maybe the next day, I might just start my stream and ask my subscribers if they're on, if they want some requests from me, and that might just be better. I'm still experimenting with how to do it. Currently, like they're trying to revamp Twitch TV chat, and I want them to get it to the point where I can get custom channels and stuff in. I didn't comment about yesterday's games. I mean, yesterday's games was pretty much like Void got ahead. We sent Dominate top to get Void even more ahead. I played poorly first game. I didn't ult on Karthus because I tried to do like a really high damage rotation when I was dead, but it's just too risky. Like there's no reason to go for 3 Qs and a wall and an R, or 2 Qs, a wall and an R while dead. Like that's, if you don't have blue buff when you're dead, you can't actually afford to do that. Like it's risky to do that. So typically it's just better to just QW into R, because that's guaranteed. And I tried to do way too much that game. I should have just ulted as soon as I died. There's a lot of ways to counter Mord. Cast does really well, Rise does really well, Kennen does pretty well, Ari does well as well. Like it's just, there's a lot of things that I can do well. Victor also does well, I'm pretty sure. I go 9-21-0 sometimes on Rise. Like if I'm afraid of dying, I'll do that. But 9-0-21 is really, really good. AP Cog is really good, but you need to get a lane where he can't die and he can farm. And so typically those lanes are, like, the only lane I can think of off the top of my head where that happens is like Karthus lanes, Galio lanes where that happens. And like if they ever choose Ari, like you get farmed, like you get put on farm status by Ari, and that's not good. You start Cloth on Mundo because it's much more reliable. Like, starting Boots is cool and all, but typically you sometimes fall low in the jungle if you don't start Cloth 5, and like, there's no reason not to. I don't know. No, 21-0, I mean 9-0-21 Rise, any kind of Rise is squishy. I mean, I would run 21 defense if I was against someone like LeBlanc, which I knew would go all in on me. But if I'm against someone like TF, there's no reason to not just go utility. You get better, like you get XP gain off utility, just a bunch of random stuff in utility. AP Blitz mid is actually not bad, it's not horrible, but a lot of it depends on your opponents making a little bit of mistakes positioning, and you capitalizing very, very effectively off it. And that's what I figured out after playing like a couple games. Kennen should farm the Cat matchup, but I did beat some people with Cat versus Kennen, which I'm not, like, I'm 100% sure Kennen wins the lane. Okay, typically every matchup against Cat is bad for Cat. So if you ask me like if a matchup is good, I'm gonna respond no. Especially if the matchup has to pertain with her. It's not that if I like people don't try to copy if I like copying someone is great and all, but you can't copy their teamwork. Um, uh, for instance, like we can copy Infi strategy. Like we can probably play like a couple games and play 90% as good as they do. But like that extra 10% sometimes is the difference between like winning and losing a game. And typically, like you don't want to do that unless you fleshed out the strategy very like really well. And so we have a strategy that we fleshed out. It's pretty good. It's pretty reliable as long as I don't fuck up, and as long it works out pretty well. And typically, any game we do end up losing, it's because I messed up, which is like it's a lot of pressure on me, but like I'm okay with that. I like a Kali AP, but you need defensive, like some GA or something there. Veigar should beat the Cat 1v1. Jungle Brand has been retired. If you still think we ghosted them, like that's hilarious. Like, if people keep asking me Cat matchups, like Cat loses to everything that people have brought up. The only thing she wins against is like Karthus. That's it. Like off the top of my head, the only thing where she's a clear winner is Karthus, and everything else she loses against, which is I don't know. It's just the thing about playing her. My T-shirt actually says it has like two cats, and one's like a professor cat. It has the professor cat playing the board, and it says have because it's a little bit of a. I'm not gonna explain the joke because when I explain the joke, like the joke dies. So just it says have on the chalkboard up there. I don't know. I don't like that people think we ghosted. Like my team just typically gets a lot of shit for stuff that is, I would say, I don't know. Especially because like when you have tournaments that specifically tell teams not to stream games when the tournament is running, and then people like TSM always streams all their games for whatever tournament they're playing. Like I think that's really bad mannered and unprofessional, and like they wouldn't be able to do that unless they were so like unless tournaments didn't like need them because they're so big. And that's something that CLG used to do as well. And luckily CLG has toned it down a little bit, but I don't know. I might not comment too much about that because that just makes me sound like pretty vindictive, and I don't want that kind of vindictive thing to come on over. I'll drop it. You can run 70 MR at level 1. It's very nice. AP Karma beats like so many mids, but her transition to late game is a little bit rocky if you don't have a good team comp. Like you need a great team comp with her. APTF cannot counter LeBlanc. What? There's nothing to say about Wukong. I don't play Wukong. All I know is that he's a monkey and he spins. He seems pretty strong, but comments about Wukong should be sent to Voi's stream because I typically don't play top. It's hard for me to make any comments on it. You counter LeBlanc by playing stuff that shields and sustains really well and shoves. So typically Scion is the biggest counter to LeBlanc. Brand's E range got nerfed, and like that's huge. The difference between Brand having having an extra 50 to 75 range is the difference between you getting a free harass off with E and you trading for the same harass. It was so big when they nerfed E. Like when I saw that, I was like, fuck, laning is so much harder with him now. Gragasmith is really good. Typically, a lot of people just don't play Gragas. Like there's a lot of champions where people don't play. And they're very strong, and Gragas is one of those. Like, if you're really good at Gragas, like, I would almost say he's ban-worthy. Cat has very low base values and scaling, and that's because she's resourceless, and because of her passive. So she's really a champion that either goes legendary or goes like 1 in 7, and that's a risk you get when you play her. Like when you play Cat, you have to have someone like your jungle helping you to get ahead, and once you get ahead, you can help the rest of your team. But typically, getting ahead is the biggest issue with Cat. I don't have set times that I stream. I just stream whenever. Yes. Void inevitably takes all of Dominate's junglers and they go top lane. I don't even know how. He just runs with it. Ooh, I could do that. That might be a good idea. Does it not stretch? It does not stretch all the way. That sucks. I'll shift this off to this side. Oh god, I can't even read the questions like that. Let me like minimize this a little bit and maybe like shift it over to here, and then I can move on over my queue time. Crap, it's no good. All right. Think about Ziggs. He's very good in that he's got range. He's got the range and the damage. It's just he doesn't bring much else to the team. And typically, you pick AP carries to bring stuff to the team, like a lot of utility. A lot of people don't play Castle right now because he's very, very counterable. And the stuff I don't know, he's just not the greatest champion, you know? The Q nerf really hurt him. The R nerf was like the nail in the coffin. The 2 R nerfs. Do you feel... I really do not like playing Cassiopeia. I feel like I am sometimes forced to play that champion because she's so strong that even if I go like 1 in 5, I'm still very, very much a threat in the game. And typically, that's not possible on most champions. She's got so much at her disposal. Like, we lost the Goose game because Cassiopeia hit 4 people with Castle. It just... Lulu Soul is not bad. I haven't played too much of it though. Lux mid has long cooldowns, and typically that's what I think. Like if you have long cooldowns, your trade-off better be super good. And the Lux trade-off is just not that good. Cassiopeia is probably, or Ryze is probably the best all-around mage. Ryze and Cass. It depends. A lot of times with the combos on Ryze, you want to get the snare off first. So sometimes I'll start snare and then go like snare into QR, EQ, stuff like that. But typically my maximum damage rotation is just QR while it's in midair, and then I go for the snare and then Q, EQ, and I reposition in between the Q and after the last R. I have about a second and a half to reposition. I mean, TNC's cat is good. It's really good. My Mord build, I go 2190. I go... I don't know. I change this a bunch. I go Revolver. Sometimes I finish off... I finish it off with the Will, but then I pick up like Negatron in the way. Sometimes change Negatron to Abyssal if I have a lot of magic damage on my team. If I don't, I go rush Rabadons after that. I might need more mods. That might be a good idea for me to do. Um, yes, anecdotal evidence is nothing. Like at a 1350 ELA, I can play like AP Ash and still win games because it's just silly. Like the real I like Cat a lot. I love Cat. Great champion, great fun. I don't take Spellband for utility because I feel like the levels are better on Rise. Like typically I win a lot of levels from playing Rise. Spellband is nice, especially late game, but especially early, if I can hit 6 before the other player, if I can hit certain levels before the other person mid, I get a distinct advantage from that. I mean, it's a trade-off for me, but I like the XP. Of course I'm going to IPL. I mean, we're the first seeded team coming in, and I really like IPL, so we'll definitely be there. We're leaving Thursday. Talon mid's okay. I don't think he's that great. Like, I'd rather see Jarvan mid. I think Jarvan mid could beat more stuff than Talon mid. Yes, I've read Name of the Wind and I've read Wise Man Words. Actually, to get back to you on that. I was gonna pull out one of his books. I'm sure I have. I think I have one of the 2 books next to me, but yeah, I've read both of them. Not bad, it's really good. Cast does beat Rise, but there's ways you can work around it. TV shows that I watch. I end up watching I'm following Once Upon a Time, and every week I follow that show. I feel like I'm only watching it because I hope the show doesn't turn to crap. Like I want it to wrap up, and I'm only watching it because I've watched so much already that I just feel like it wastes my time if I just quit, which sucks. How do I time out this crap without banning people? Is this it? Oh, well, I just timed out someone else. Damn. Chat moves too fast. Do I really have no mods here? I have some mods, like I don't know, I probably need a little bit more. I have 20 minutes in queue right now, so it's pretty bad for me. But it's not too outside the box. Like, I typically get 20-minute queues all the time. Akron, start banning fucking people. Not banning people, just timing out any time, like random ass links, like tiny URL links. 100% are allowed. So, if you ever see any of those, like just go ahead, hit them off. No, they'll go crazy. I need to shrink this chat a little bit. I'll just put this over here. Okay. Maybe still read a little bit. I'm actually with the only Singe and Janna player, which is like that's an issue. If you can only play 2 champions in solo queue, I highly recommend you don't solo queue if you can only play those 2 champions. This is a game where I'm not really interested in playing Rise, so I will ban Rise, and typically my team, and most teams will ban Rise because it's just so strong right now. It looks like I'm playing against Dominate's Smurf account. Oh, actually someone did not ban. Okay. I typically ban Soraka because there's a very high elo player, Syax17, who plays Soraka middle. And Soraka middle is just such a gimmicky champion. Like, it's a horrifically gimmicky champion that I just don't like it. I just ban it every game because I don't want to deal with it. Like, I can play against it, but the amount of work they have to do to play against it is like it's just not worth leaving up. Moobot to block links. I have no idea what that means. So I do get first pick here. Ari's still available, so I don't know what's up. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna play. Damn, Dominate might be playing Shaker this game, which is not good for me. Definitely not good.
The Tempest.
I pick up Janna for my last pick because I don't want to show my first pick that early. I just assume last pick will be Janna. Worst case scenario, I'll play Janna middle, but I don't want to show it too early. I'm not playing AP Janna right now. I hopefully won't be playing AP Janna. Wait, what? There are 3 people who wanna... Okay, so I guess we have a jungler. I don't like Shyvana jungle right now. I think Dominate went on like a 30-minute diatribe. I don't even know if that's the right word. About how much Shyvana sucks with that burnout nerf. If Ahri gets picked here, I'm in kind of a bind. Typically, most Ahri does well against most champions. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people want Janna. Janna's just such a strong champion right now. It's very hard to give up to a team. Because she provides so much to the team right now. Shyvana jungle is still like, I really dislike the jungle now. Oh, inverted doesn't... This guy doesn't own Ashe? How do you not own Ashe? What? This guy's insane. So if you guys are curious, those strange emoticons in chat that I just pulled out, little stuff I'm doing for subscribers. I'm still working on subscriber stuff right now, and typically it's coming slow. I had exams like all week, which is why you see me stream pretty late this week. Typically I like to stream at least 3 days a week, but this week all those 3 days are going to be like today, tomorrow, the next day. I try to stream more than that, but sometimes it's not possible. So I'm against Dominate Shaco. I hate Shaco so much, but it's possible to beat. So typically, the only way you win with Shaco is if you have super carry lanes and the Shaco starts like, oh. Oh, why? Why, dear God, did I do this? Okay, so I'm starting the game with 21 utility, and so why people ask me why I don't use 21 utility is because it sucks. Like, CDR is so easy to itemize for. You have 20% from blue, you have 10% from blue pot, and you have 4% from offensive masteries. So without anything, with only masteries into offense, you have 34%. And I have utility. This is awful. I don't even have the MP5 in utility. Like, that's how bad it is. I have like the move speed in utility. So right now I have like 400 MS at 1, which is great. Like, that's fantastic. I love move speed. But it sucks. The only reason why I liked to play Brand before was that you used to be able to leave like these piles of fire on the ground whenever you die because of a bug. And they fixed that, and then I was just like, there's no reason to play Brand anymore after that. This is actually what I tend to do with Brand when I'm really bored. Actually pisses off my teammates a lot because if you have the volume really loud, like it's super loud doing that. So luckily we get triple trap mid. That's good for me. Okay. Get some decent damage there. I don't know if I can pull this for them actually, but I don't know exactly the range. I have a 550 range. I'll be fine. I'll be able to hit it. And my E range is about 6 something, so that's fine. I think it's 650. So Shaco does indeed start top. In early game, I have to play pretty defensive. With a jungler like Shaco, I can't really afford to take too many risks. Because Shaco would just jump on me, exhaust me. His initial crit would do 150 damage. And then his exhaust like guarantees at least another hit. Which is really, really bad for me. I'm still quite unsure why I gave him Shaco, but it'll be a good challenge for me to not die against one of the strongest ganking junglers in the game. I have to be a little bit careful. I want to say Shaco probably in the area or around top. One of those two areas. So as you see, I'm standing behind my trap line. So I have a pretty strong trap line right now. I pick up stun at 2 because not only does it set me up for more damage on my middle lane, but it lets me turn jungle ganks as well. And especially with a jungler, early ganker like that, like Shaco, I need to be able to do that. I have 15 CS mid right now, so I'm doing pretty well. I missed the stun there. But if I land any damage on her, like Brand does a lot of harass if you land stuff. It's just landing the skill shots that makes playing Brand a little bit rough. I have 400 MS, so I'm like zooming, like, wow, so fast. I guess it's one of the good things about going move speed into like utility as well. Like I just end up moving so it's ridiculously quick. Very nice for me. Ooh. I get charmed there. I take a little bit more damage than I wanted to. I see Shaco over there. So I know Shaco's at least nearby. You see, I'm not using too much mana because if I using mana would be that I'd be shoving the lane. because I'd be going to try to snipe W on the back line. I'll just let it develop into like level 6, because once I hit 6 I can look to kill, and she can look to kill as well, so it's a very mutually dangerous for both people. See, Dominate is actually top lane, so once I see that, I didn't mean to whatchamacallit, to Q that there actually, but I did do it. Waste of 50 mana. I did burn way too much mana there, to be honest. Probably could have saved about 100, 120 mana. I need to be careful because I still have no idea where Dominate is. Ooh, my Q actually hits that. I thought it was in such an area where like it wasn't possible for that to hit. I think Dominate just decided to go back mid, and he did. This guy's a dick. I used Q to try to oh, I didn't even get that CS. I see Dominate actually hitting the Nidalee trap, so I know where he is. Very good for me. I missed the stun right there, and right now I don't have much mana, so this is typically when you'd want to go back. I don't think mid can shove in fast enough. I have enough gold for double Doran's, a ward, and another health pot. So I will go ahead and grab all of those and go back middle. So even she didn't have the mana to be able to shove fast enough for there. So I'll be able to get back and probably miss only about 2 CS. And I'm okay with missing around 2. No, actually I don't even miss 2. I missed the XP for 1. I should be able to get in range for... I did indeed get in range for that next one. Start AoEing all this stuff down before it hits my next turret. The CS value is mid. I'm winning by about 3, and that's just whatever. Like, winning by just 3 is just doesn't mean anything. Actually, probably should have let the lane sit right here, because typically not the greatest idea for me to let the lane push, especially against such an aggressive lane like Shaco. But it did indeed push, so right now I actually just shove out the lane. I don't want to deal with any possibility of ganks. Shaco comes in middle, so I was very smart in being able to backing out there. And actually my right side is warded, which is very good for me. You see Dominate here, so I'm doing pretty well. See if I can hit him with a W. I do hit the W. Oh my god. I thought we could potentially turn that, but it looks like I just messed up there. Because I didn't get a stun off on either of those targets. Oh my. I guess they trade 1 for 1, which is fine. Like that's perfectly fine. I have 2 health pots here. Actually, use my Q to scout to get damage. The reason why I max Q second is because, like the CDR is nice, having extra stun duration is nice. The real reason why I max Q second is because the mana cost for all his abilities increase per level with all of his other stuff. But with Q, it stays at a flat 50. So the mana efficiency of Q is extremely high. Higher than pretty much any other, almost any other ability in this game, which is crazy. Like, it's like a 50 mana cost for, I think 230 base, which is very, very strong. So go ahead and quickly pick up blue buff. I don't want to overextend too much, because right now I'm still a little bit low on health, and if Ari tries to all in me here, I could potentially die. Not necessarily something I'm looking forward to do. Pick up the next level of Q. So it's at 120 right now at level 2 for 50 mana still. Something that's very, very nice. I go back, buy my Sork shoes. I want to go Rylai's this game because Rylai's lets you secure stuns much easier. Also a very defensively oriented item, so I'll be able to live against their damage. So I actually see Shaco in my top lane sees the Shaco as well. So that's very good. Oh, Dame steps into a trap. Oh, man. I have blue buff and middle does not, which is great for me, but I see Shaco coming. So my jungler is actually over here as well. Oh, can I get the ulti off? We trade 1 for 1. Probably not the best. Can we actually get a kill here? Oh, no, I don't think we can. We have bottom come in. I did lose my blue buff though, so I don't know if that was worth it necessarily for me. 73 CS to 69, but she has 1 kill and 1 assist, while I only have 2 assists. I guess my jungler did get the better of that, but what is he doing? He can easily. Oh, actually, the Alistar is here. The one bad thing about playing against Shaco as Brand is that, especially with a lot of champions with abilities to have long travel times, like my ulti has a very long travel time, what happens is that you can actually disjoint the ulti, like, really, really easily. And what this means is that if you cast your ulti midair and he casts his ultimate, he gets invulnerability during his cast, which is absolutely insane. And I actually think Shaco's nearby, which is what makes this a little bit harder. Like, I could go so aggressive on this Ahri, but I can't because of this guy. The Dominate coming in the middle. So this is why playing against Shaco's in the middle is like such a hard thing to do. Because the Shaco's not even doing that well. Like, he's actually a little bit behind. 2-2. My jungler is 2-0. Actually, CS. My jungler's CS could be a lot better. I actually lived throughout that, which is very good for me. Oh, can I get this kill? Oh, I pick up the kill in like the most. Oh, I don't even think I should have stayed around. Like, staying around that flow was very dangerous for me. I don't even know if I should stay around here. Like, this is also a little bit of a danger area. I tried to go for the kill. If I had landed the W, or even remotely looked like I was landing the W, I would have followed up immediately with the Q. Look for the stun. Let's shove out this lane very fast and just go back and buy. A Vial would just shove out the lane. There's nothing I can really do about that. I have 420 MS right now. A lot of that's due to Janna passive being extremely strong. How's our bottom lane doing right now? We have 95 CS to 100. So not that well. They did get 1 kill though, so that's very, very good. It actually looks like they warded our blue, which is very, very smart of their end, because they have Shaco, so invading is very easy for them. Like, super easy for them. Oh god, I'm so fucked, aren't I? No, because I do a lot of damage. And so top lane actually tries to come middle, and I just looked to immediately put damage into them. So top lane has to back off, I have to back off. Not too much of a loss on my part. I didn't die, they didn't burn anything either, so it's kind of a null effect trade right there. Especially, actually, that's actually worked out for me, because Aurelia has to back out. She doesn't have my move speed. She does not have boots 2. I have boots 2. I have faster move speed. I can actually get to my blue buff faster because it's farther away for her. So I should be able to pick up a pretty easy blue here. Oh, the issue is that this bush is actually warded, which means if this gets smited by Domine right now, I would hate him so much. just want to shove out the lane right now. I'm close to 11, and my power levels, usually AP casters, strengths rotate around the strength of their their levels. Oh man. Can I not catch? Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if I can do anything here. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Kind of a little bit in a bad position here. Luckily I get healed out. So that was good on our part. We stopped Dragon, and that's really what's important. Did Freaker die? I actually have no idea. Luckily Aurelia didn't stun me there. I think we had enough to I had enough to even force that. I didn't realize that what happens with Aurelia with her charge is that she actually goes to the point of the champion if you're standing still. So especially if you shoot a Q forward, a skill shot forward, sometimes you may not get the hit. I didn't realize that till just now. I remember that that happens. It happens with Lee Sin W as well. It kind of sucks when it happens. So I grabbed the next point. It's 100 base damage on 5 hits. That's like 500 more base damage on my ability, which is extremely, extremely nice. Not even including the cooldown reduction and the scaling. It's really, really good skill to level. I'm closing on my rallies. I'm about just about 1,000 away. I don't know where Ari is. I think Ari went to go back to heal because she had no mana. So that would be what I would assume she went to go do. But I had no idea. I see Shaco actually making his way middle. So actually, okay, so I see Ari here. She's actually rushing and Rylai's as well. So she's going very similar item build to me. You see a lot of times I'll do like these Qs that are just there to go for harass. They do they're marginal mana investment for me, but they have like pretty decent return in terms of harass. I get like not only my passive, I get some pretty good damage on top. And unfortunately, Ari pushed out our jungler. There's nothing we can really do about backing about getting that. I couldn't cut Ari as well because she does a lot of damage right now. I'm 600 gold away from Rylai's, so I'm just slowly looking to burn it out. High suspicion that someone's nearby, but maybe not. 128 CS, so middle CS is very similar. Both players having very, very close CS. It's just the other player has 2 kills. I have 1 kill, 2 assists, but also 1 death. So that's pretty bad on my part. Okay, so about 500 away. Just need to double check. And when the threat of the jungler is high, typically all you want to do, actually the jungler is top, typically all you want to do is just shove out the lane. Oh, I got the stun off. Oh, he is so dead. So, Dame says it's bullshit. Nope. If Dame hallucinated that in advance, he missed it by about half a second. And in this game, half a second is a huge deal. I actually get the stun on that, so get free harass here. I think I can force her out. Ooh, maybe not. Go back out here. Don't want to go overcommit too much. I don't know the cooldown for ulti. I know it's kind of close, so no reason for me to go too hard there. Just shove out mid. Ari's still middle, and she doesn't have much mana, so I probably could have actually looked to commit more in on that, but I don't do it. That's okay. Pick up 3 wards here, and I automatically run to my blue buff, because I want to secure it before Dominate gets any fancy ideas. Dominate right now 2 and 4. My jungler Shyvana should be have way more CS than Dominate, and that kind of shows you like I think Dominate's probably a better jungler because he's able to keep relevant even though he's Shaco. Like typically a lot of Shacos fall behind. Dominate's had a lot of lane presence as well as getting like a decent amount of farm as well. Because typically if Shyvana just full cleared over and over again, he should not be this far behind. And he is, which is bad for Shyvana, but I mean Shyvana has kills and assists. So it's okay. Like he's not too far behind. I just tried to scout that with a Q, but I didn't get it. Oh, I missed it there. And she can all in me after she hits that. So I realized that's definitely a high possibility. And bottom lane actually ends up dying again, which is never good. Oh, our Caitlyn ended up DCing there, so that's very bad. And a DC will cost you the game. See Dominate here getting hit with a Nidalee trap. CS value is still very equal. I see a random bull in my jungle. Oh my god. Looks like I actually can't look to do too much because they have 4 here. I really didn't hit the stun there. It went through. An arrow dack? Or what? I thought I landed the Q on Alistar to stun in mid-animation, but it looks like that W, you're not able to break the cast mid-animation like you are with some things like Alistar jump. I did it before to stop or get the stun at the very end, but it looked like, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, because what happened there is that even like he still had his ulti, so he would have just ultied it and stunned me anyways. But I'm not quite sure what happened to my bottom lane. My bottom lane is losing really bad right now. They're 0-5. I know they DC'd once, but that was a very silly death middle. Oh, I missed the stun there. Very bad on my part. This is why I meant like the strength of brand is a little bit relative. Like it's relative to whether or not you can land your skill shots. And a lot of times, like it's not even your fault if you miss them. You just have to go for certain ones because some of his skill shots are a little bit I don't know. Oh, I got the stun on her. Oh my god, we better get that kill there. Aurelia comes in from behind. I think I'm dead. That's not good. That's definitely not good. We have our AD carry getting a triple there, but we end up getting aced. Or no, we don't get aced. We go 3 for 4. 3 for 4 is not too bad. But you look at Corki, he's 8 and 1. You look at top lane, 1 and 1, but with 180 CS. I'm actually interested if Wilson can get a kill here, so let me keep watching, see what happens. Corki, nope, Corki peels off pretty swiftly. We see Dragon is up though, so we could look to contest that. I just W real quick to get the freaking creep wave off. 8-1. Dominate's not doing too well, but it doesn't matter. He's set ahead his lanes, and that's really all you have to do when you're a jungler. We have okay. Dominate actually getting a Razor, which is interesting. Alright, so we peel off here. And I see Alistar's actually coming in from this side. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, I'm so fucked. Ooh, I should have just stayed my stun there, I think. We end up getting oh my god. 4 for 1. And they're just gonna go for a Baron here. Dominate actually buying a Razor, which is very strange. Typically Razor is just a very bad item. I'm pretty sure we lost this game. So I will surrender, because I don't really see us coming back from this. They get the Baron here. And my blue buff is actually up, but no one can contest. So I will lose my blue buff here. My ulti not actually doing too much damage in the midst of all this stuff right here. This is technically why like Brand's not too strong. But not only is he skill shot reliant, he's very reliant on just being able to have his ult bounce on the champions you want him to bounce. And some of the times, or a lot of times, you don't get that. Freaking missed that. I'll auto that. I warded over here, just for vision when I stay up here. And he wasn't even close. No one's even close to 16. I guess one of the reasons why I feel like I'm doing less damage is that I'm not actually 21 in offense. That's a pretty big deal. Because typically 21 in offense not only gives you like an executioner, that percentage based bonus later, but it also gives you, oh boy, are they coming for me? Also gives you a lot of AP benefits. We hit that and back out. I usually would want to go Rabadon's this right now, and I think that's what I'm gonna go for. But I don't know. Aurelia with 140 MR right now, very strong that wit's end. So we have a 17, 16, 16, 3 16s. We have no 16s on our team. Typically, like when your solos hit 16 is when they become really strong as well, or stronger than usual. Like there's item levels and there's like normal levels that you want to be hitting before you look at team fight. Like typically most teams try to team fight 4v5 when they have the numbers advantage, but a lot of times you can look to team fight when you just have the item advantage or the level advantage. And that's like a small thing that like a lot of people still don't do well enough. This includes like a lot of pro teams as well. Like maybe if I land a stun here on Corku, we might be able to get something done. A little bit unsure. I think they can see me there. Like I'm not being sneaky enough there. I don't know if they want to go. Oh, here it comes. Wow, I actually did not pull that off. We get them a little bit low, but it looks like we can't finish it off. The exhaust really hurt right there. I shouldn't have gone out this far. I didn't think he was that decked, but he actually ended up picking a Hex Drink here. Picking up a Hex Drink here. So I will buy my large rod, but I don't think we can look to stop this. Actually, maybe. Get the stun on Alistar here. And Alistar actually looks to turn. Oh my god, that the fear on that was so bad. I can get the slow on this. Oh, no I can't. Oh, the freaking boxes! Oh my god, box sphere is so lame. Dominate somehow dies. I'm not quite sure how he ended up dying there. Got about 1,000. Ooh, can we get this? Nope. Ari just decides to go over the edge. Oh, Nidali speared him. That's how he died. Okay, so that makes sense. About 1,000 away from Rab. And they actually look to blow a lot of stuff to try to get Corky. And you catch Corky here, like, there's a high chance you can kill him. But, but our team comp doesn't really have any CC. Like, when I say doesn't really, I mean, like, has negative CC. Like, our CC comes from our AD carry and our bottom lane, which is, like, the worst lanes to pick up CC from if you're not Urgot. So, the most reliable CC we have from our jungle is, like, that's not even reliable. Like, our most reliable CC is Caitlyn Trap, which is, like, that says something when you're forced to use Caitlyn Trap to start a fight or something. Like, we really don't have any kind of initiation. We have to try to kite them, but we can't really kite them because we're so far behind. It's kind of just a really shitty team comp in general. Like, had maybe top lane decide to pick up like an Aurelia as well, we might have been able to look to dive certain people, but we got an AD in Italy. Okay, so we actually pick up Dominate here. I actually hit 16. I think I can get this blue as well, so multiple good things for us right there. Actually, Ari decides to come on in. Oh, I missed the stun on her because I hit the fucking... The blue buff was so large that I ended up edging the blue buff with my Q, which is... really bad. Okay, so I guess this game's pretty much over. I think they just go for Aerodactyl. Yeah, indeed they do. Whoa, why did they go on the support? You should have just went straight for the AD. So he goes AD, and instead of picking up a defensive item, top lane actually decides to go Blasting Wand, maybe looking to make a Rage Blade. In my opinion, that's a really bad idea. But this game's kind of already over, so I don't really care what he builds. We have to try to defend this, but if Nidalee is not going to look to defend, then... Oh, actually Vile taking a lot of damage there. Look at the items on Corky. 32 minutes is already 2 BF items in the Trinity, which is just insane. Hit the stun on Aurelia. Oh my god. Maybe pick up more. Oh, she dodges. Oh my god. Can we catch? Maybe. I have a slow. I have a slow, so we can definitely catch. Baron is actually up. Can we do this? Yeah, they have Shaco. There's no way we can do that. Shaco actually comes in for the inhib here. Ooh, oh, I'm so fucked, aren't I? Yep. Oh, he does so much damage. Oh, yeah, she doesn't... Yeah. He's pretty farm right now. 7-7. Ari decides to try to go in on Nidalee here. Nidalee gets healed, though. Oh! Oh my god! That Ari gets outplayed so hard. I have enough for my Rabnons now. And it normally at this item level I'd have around maybe like 350 AP with offense tree, and so I'm kind of a little bit annoyed because this CDR is like not helping me that much. I'd rather have my burst, especially the burst champion, do more damage. Dominates literally in all chat with some trash talk. So they go for Baron buff. I don't think they bought any MR, so Corky's going for his third whatchamacallit, third BF sword item, which is insane. Like, typically, you only get 3 in a 40-minute game. So pick that up, and we back our asses out. I just use that to slow Aurelia, because the slow is very, very nice. The dot slow slows for 15%, and the E slow, originally there's slows for 35. So you get a lot of slow with Rallies. I think we actually end up killing him there. Yeah, we do. Oh my god. That's actually really good for us. But what does that mean for us? Ari comes in, we lose. We've already lost our towers. I get the stun on Alistair there. I actually go for the ignite there. I know I can get the kill. Can we get more than that? I have to pick up the slow. Oh, she does not have ulti, which is... Oh. Oh my... Really? We got an ace? So middle inhib, coming up. This must be a fluke. Like, there's no way. I don't know. We picked off Corki really early. It's the only reason we ended up doing well that fight. I refuse to believe we can still win this. But I don't know. We'll see. Miracles have happened before. After all, a black man is our president, so miracles have indeed happened. And I just realized I probably should not have said that statement, because I was immediately going to go on the forums and being like, this guy is a racist. Caitlyn decides to go GA. I'm actually like thinking to myself, like, when is an Asian gonna be the president? Like, is that ever gonna happen? What? Whoa! How did our AD die? Okay, that's game over. What? Like, our AD was the only thing supporting us this game. 9-5, 50-second res time. I really don't think we can come back from that. Get a slow in on this guy, actually. Pick up the stun. I don't... we forced the ulti. That's really all I was looking for. Get the slow. Oh, I landed and he's dead. Yep. Dominate's looking the back door. This guy, man. I don't even know if we could stop him. Like, he does so... they're really just looking the back. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. I actually lose my 2,500 out of there. That's very, very bad. My solo is just not... my jungler, I kind of have issues with Shiv jungle as well right now. I can understand why Dominate doesn't like it.